Welcome to Classroom 2 Courtroom. Here's your host, Scott Benton.
Hey everyone, Scott Benton here. I am the host of the Classroom Courtroom Podcast. How are you? This is a place where we help you easily transition from a law school student into your professional career as an attorney, and where we make the practice of law fun and interesting. And today, we're going to talk about why you want to find your clients. Why you want to find your clients. Why?
Are you a law student or recent graduate waiting for admission to the California bar and eager to gain real-world legal experience? Join the Legacy Lawyers' coveted associate programs in sunny Southern California. Our hands-on spring, summer, and fall programs provide opportunities to dive into high-stakes probate litigation. If you aspire to litigate and thrive in an America First culture that values God, family, and country, we want you on our team. Don't wait, space is limited. Call 714-766-0457 to learn more about this exciting opportunity. That's 714-766-0457. Elevate your legal career with the Legacy Lawyers.
Now, as we start, let's get a little more clear on what your client's why is so we know what we're after, because getting to the why of what someone is doing will help clarify the legal services that you're delivering to that client. It provides a context box, let's say, around the goals that your client is asking you to help them reach, and it's going to help you better analyze and advise your client on their situation. The client's why is the deep motivation behind their actions. Now, they don't always necessarily know their why. A lot of times they do, but if they don't know their why, they're still going to give you quite a lot of information that you're going to be able to put together that sort of more big picture why as the reason for which they've hired you to represent them. It's the real reason that they're doing what they're doing, that they've hired you to help them with. This is important to know. It's critical because now you can see their case through their own lens, through their own eyes. And it's going to help you focus the discussions that you're having with your clients. And it's even going to help inform your case strategies that you eventually propose to them. Getting to your client's why is also going to save you a lot of time because you're going to be less likely to feel stuck or as if you're stumbling around trying to find a solution to their problem. Now, you might assume it's about money when really it's about a promise that they made their mother 50 years ago. Could be something like that. And it might not have anything to do with money. So if you have that critical piece of information, then you know better on a day-to-day basis really how to serve them. It's going to absolutely streamline the legal services you provide to your client on their case. Now, it's not always easy to get to the why of a case, and if you're having trouble, there's a type of mental exercise that you can think about that might be the tool that you need to help you understand that why. There are essentially two ways to work on a case. And if you're having trouble getting to your client's why, chances are you're working from the outside in, meaning that you're showing up for work, performing the legal services that are right in front of you, getting those done, billing your clients, and just performing the next step. But chances are also very good that you have not really built a solid relationship with your client. You haven't got to know them as a person. Now, this doesn't invalidate your worth and value as an attorney, far from it. You're showing up and performing legal services, and that's great. But there's a whole other way that you can approach this case that will get you to understand your client's why. And that's when your effectiveness as an attorney is going to blast off into the stratosphere. Absolutely take off at that point. Remember, your job is not just to show up and bill for time and then look around for legal services to perform on your cases. That's an example of working on a case from the outside in. That's also, by the way, going to make your day feel very, very long and painful. You've got to instead find a way to work on the case instead of from the outside in, from the inside out, because working on a case from the inside out is going to get you to the place that you're trying to get to anyway, which is to your client's why are they attempting to achieve these legal goals. But what does exactly it mean when you say working on a case from the inside out? What what does that even mean? And what do you do to work on a case from the inside out? If you don't understand it, you're never going to know how to do it. So the answer is simple, but it's not necessarily easy to do, especially in the beginning. And it's something that you're going to have to practice over and over again. You're going to need to push yourself to get extremely good at this one particular skill. And that's the skill of building relationships, because the minute you're sitting down with your client, getting to know them as a person, and you know the names of their family, you know the names of their pets, and maybe even the first car they drove as a teenager, that's the crossover moment when you're digging 3 layers deep into the why zone. Now, they're also going to develop a sense of trust with you. And when they're feeling finally comfortable enough, that's when they just open up and they're going to tell you their why, or at least they're going to give you enough information so you can really determine what that why is. And now you have everything that you need to work effectively and efficiently on their case, because it's going to start to color and shade your entire approach from that moment forward. It's going to clarify your attorney notes that you jot down. It's going to be something that will better inform the creation of your to-do list, and it's going to be a way for you to better prioritize the legal services that you deliver and that you bill for, or what we call our success cycle. So remember that in working with your clients, your goal as an attorney is not just to bill for time. That's like working on a case from the outside in. Your goal is to provide excellent legal services at the lowest possible costs. And you're able to do that by working on a case from the inside out. And you do that by building strong relationships with all of your clients, and that you work on that skill set as much as possible. The book that always gets mentioned that you might want to read, pick it up and take a look at, it's a great book. It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That's generally the book that's transformative for just about everyone who reads it when it comes to the ideas of relationship building and how to do that effectively. So I highly recommend you pick up How to Win Friends and Influence People. So I hope that's been helpful. My name is Scott Benton. I'm the host of the Classroom to Courtroom Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Now, if this podcast is material that you like and you want to get notified whenever we post a new episode, you can go to our website. Our website is classroom2courtroom.com. That's classroom, the number 2, courtroom.com. You can leave us your contact information. We'll send you an email anytime we post a new episode. You can also stay on top of all of our new episodes by sharing, liking, and subscribing wherever you find this podcast. And until the next episode, we hope you'll join us in making the world a better place, one client at a time. Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us on Classroom 2 Courtroom, the podcast designed to help launch your first-time legal career. If you have any feedback or ideas for episodes you'd like to hear, you can always find us at classroom2courtroom.com, where you can leave comments, ask questions, and even join our online community. And always remember, by becoming an excellent and confident practicing attorney, you actually make the world a better place. Now get out there and master the art of practicing law.